Hi, my name's Kevin Christensen. I'm owner of Palmer Bit Company. Today I'm going to give a tutorial on drag bits, the different types that you have options, the different styles, the different ways they're made, and all the options that you have and the negatives and positives of each and every one. So we're going to start off just with a common three-wing, three-step design for the most soft formations, the overburdens, clays, sands, a little bit of pea gravel, stuff like that. This particular bit is a very economical bit to purchase. The way it's made is this bit comes in 3 pieces, which includes the thread. It goes from this, it comes from this weld to this weld. So that's the piece you get. You weld the 3 pieces together, turn the threads, turn it to size, and carbide it. The good thing about this bit, it's very economical to buy, like I said. So you're not going to be putting out a lot of dollars if you're in some rock, gravel, and everything. It's kind of a disposable style of bit. It's also not welded in the nose. This is what we call the nose. It's open here. So if you're drilling in soft clays, sticky clays, or anything else, this style of bit has a tendency to plug up and ball up. This style of bit is made with 4140 heat-treated tool steel forgings. Your forging is right here. We get the forgings and we mill the pockets with the CNC milling machine. The pockets are then carbide pieces are put in here and welded in there with silver solder. They're then cut to the shape, whatever shape you need of the threads you can get. This is very flexible on the threads. It's also welded in the nose, which helps protect when you're drilling the water courses here, which they're very large water courses, but the weld not only makes it a stronger bit, it makes it a very good bit when you're drilling soft formation because it doesn't have such a tendency to plug up and ball up. One other thing that you can do is make it a 4-step. Just change your milling machine a little bit and you put it in 4 steps. Your cuttings are going to be smaller. You got a big piece of carbide here on the outside for a lot more durability if you're in the harder formations. So all you have to do is you take this forging, like I said, and you cut it. Here, just for samples, I've got a 4-thread end rod, I've got an AWJ female, I've got an AW pin, and also I just got a common National Pipe Thread collar that we can make any bit on anything. You can just cut your forging to size, cut it to shape, whatever shape thread you got, and we can make you a bit on any thread that you have. We have a lot of threads in stock, and if you have a bit that you need a different thread on that we don't, we can very easily have a thread made and make it for you in just a few days. So going from softer formations to harder, we're going to go with the chevron. This bit does not have the sharp corners. It has a different cutting edge altogether called a chevron. It's for your harder formations, pea gravels, and everything else. It stands up way longer, but it drills slower. From there on, we can actually, if you're in some really nasty stuff, we can put on 4 wings, or what we can do here is make what we call a double chevron. This has the same cutting edges. There's just 2 of them instead of 1, which gives you the speed of a step bit, the durability of a chevron. And then we've added the 4th wing to make this a very good penetrating, durable, good solid bit, and we can make this bit from anywhere from 4.5 inches all the way up to we've made 17.5 inch bits or 24-inch bits, whatever you possibly need. From there, we got another option. When you get into the larger bits, we've got what we call a regular step, which is small cuttings, or we've got what we call a heavy step. When you get into the larger bits, I highly recommend using the heavy step bits. Your cuttings are going to be larger. You got more than double the amount of carbide on each wing. It's just a more durable, a stronger bit. It's going to stay in the hole longer and just perform better. Your cuttings are larger. It's going to be a fantastic bit for you in the larger bits. And there again, we can put up 4 wings. We've actually put up to 6 wings on the larger bits with the heavy step. And if you're in the drilling hard rock or anything like that, we can also make these larger bits in the chevron style too. From here, I want to go to repairability of a step bit. Repairability of a step bit is very easy. It's going to save you approximately 50% of the cost of the new one, and you're going to wind up with almost a brand new bit. As you can see, that this wing here is worn off. It's very dull. About 50% of it is gone. You go back here and you take this forging. If 50% of this pocket is left when you're done drilling with it, it's wore out, it's shot, I can build the steel back up here, remachine it, put brand new carbide in here, and you're going to have a pretty good, darn good bit, almost, I would say, practically new. So what we did here on this bit is I took the carbide off. As you can see, it's nice and cleaned up. The back side of this here, I built this all up with steel, reground everything else, put brand spanking new carbide on here, built up the gauge, ground that back down to size. So this wing is just exactly like a brand new bit. Saves you 50% of your money, and you get a brand new bit. And we can turn these bits in one day, ship it to us, we'll repair it, get it back to you, UPS, FedEx. The next day we'll ship it out to you. That pretty much sums up the drag bit tutorial. Stop in again soon. I'm going to be putting a tutorial out there on Tricone bits and PDCs as well. You have any questions of any kind, don't be hesitated to call me, email me. My email address is sales@palmerbit.com. My phone number is 800-421-2487. It's a 24-hour number, so call me day or night. Have any questions, we'd be happy to help you out and get you back drilling in the hole. Thank you very much, and give me a shout. We'll be in touch.